I'm Perry Lee. I'm a barber, master barber. I've been cutting hair about 3 years now. Certified for 2 years. I'm here at HQ Barbershop. We're here with 7 other barbers, and I am the last barber to come in the door. I came from Richmond, Virginia, man. I'm out here in Clarksville. I came in, it was me and my wife. She joined the military. I was I guess you call it a dependent. So I'm sitting around the house, trying to make things happen, and I found these clippers. Started messing around with the clippers. Come to find out it was a school, barber school right down the street called Queen City Barber School. I went in, tried to attend. They told me I had to come back in a couple months. I came back in a couple months with all my paperwork. Everything was straight, square to go. Started cutting. I needed 100 hours. I was nervous. Never had clippers in my hand a day in my life. I had clippers one time in my hand, and it was horrible. Horrible experience. I started cutting, nervous. I'm talking about nervous, and I was left-handed, so I didn't have nobody to pretty much show me how to use the clippers, the correct way to use the clippers, or correct haircuts. I knew none of that, so I had to learn and teach myself. YouTube, going to Atlanta, Barber Brothers, going to all different types of hair shows, self-educating myself so I can be the professional I need to be. At first I was just cutting nothing but black people. Then I worked at one shop. and the guy fired me. The guy fired me and said I wasn't cutting white hair to its potential. So I was technically still in school at the time. So when I went back to school, that's all I was cutting. Nothing but straight hair. So as I kept going, as I kind of got used to it as time went on. Actually, to be honest with you, when I first got out of barber school, HQ kind of scared me a little bit because they had a lot of professional barbers here. So I didn't come straight out of school and come to HQ. I came straight out of school and went to another barbershop just to get my craft up a little bit. But after 2 years, I was ready, and I came straight to HQ Barbershop. What motivates me, knowing that this barbering has to work for me, knowing that I have to provide for my family, that I still have to, no matter what, at the end of the day, still plan. I still have to plan for a future. Now, early 20s, I wasn't thinking 5 years down the line. I'm 30 now, so now I'm thinking about 35. And after 35, I'll be thinking about 40. So now I'm actually making plans, and that's what motivates me, knowing that I actually have a future now. At first, early 20s, I couldn't see myself past a week, couldn't see myself past a day for real. But in this barber, I actually see myself, and I'm using this as a stepping stone to create other goals and to make other things happen. I'm using this like Jay-Z used a microphone. Jay-Z's a multi-millionaire all from a microphone. I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire all from these clippers, these wall clippers right here. All these clippers right here, they gonna make me a millionaire. And that's what motivates me, knowing that I finally got an opportunity to make something happen and to make other people feel better. My advice to the kids is always plan for your future. Always plan for your future and never give up. No matter what, at the end of the day, you still have to keep pushing. You still have to keep going. School is important. School is very important, but also find something that you're good at. Find something that you're good at, because once you find something that you're good at, you'll love it. And when you love it, that's when the money will come. It's not about the money at the beginning, it's about finding something that you love. So once you find something that you love and you love doing it, the money will come. Other advice I will have is knowledge. Knowledge is the key to success. I understand it when I heard it when I was going through school. I didn't understand it till recently. Actually a couple years ago, that I realized that a lot of knowledge that we're missing are in books. A lot of knowledge that we're missing is not on Google. It's not on internet. It's actually in them books, because they try to keep us away from them books. And it's a lot of knowledge that you can actually get from picking up a book and reading. So my advice is, don't limit yourself. Never limit yourself. Always keep pushing. Never let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing. Let them same people that tell you that you can't do nothing, let them people be your motivation to tell yourself that you really can do it. So that's what advice I have for the kids, man. Never give up, man. Always keep pushing. Because at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself. Nobody's going to look out for you but yourself. So make sure you have the knowledge and you have the wisdom so that nobody can actually turn you down because they need you. If you're looking for me, you can catch me over there at HQ Barber Shop. I'm at 401C Chinatown Road. You can actually catch me at the 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in the 5th chair. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. If you see me in the streets, I'm very approachable.